Hi everyone, it's Lynnea for LDRS Creative, and today I have a fun stamp set from HSN to show you. So this is the Just a Note stamps, and it's 4x6 stamp set, and there's a coordinating die set as well. The coordinating die set cuts out each of the little fruit images as well as the branch and the leaves, and there's also 3 sets of dies that will cut out a scalloped frame or scallop circle, and then there's a sentiment that you could inlay into that die as well. So I'm going to start my card and I'm going to show you how you can layer up these fruits. Many of these have different layers that you can add, such as the watermelon has seeds and then the rind that you can add in a different color. You can add the lemon, there's little dots that you can add on the lemon as well. And then there's a little fruit slice, and you can do that in any color you want. You can make it yellow for a lemon, green for a lime, even orange for an orange slice, or you could do any color under the rainbow that you want to. So I'm starting here with some of my pink fruit. So I have the base for the strawberry, and I also have the watermelon slice, and then I'm just going to keep on stamping. Next, I'll bring in some green for the watermelon rind, and you can easily look through these stamps because they're clear, and just move that rind right up to the bottom of the watermelon piece. I also grabbed the topper for the strawberry, and I did those both at once since I'm using the same green ink for those. I'm going to clean my stamps in between each stamp and just grab some different things. So now here's that little slice I talked about. I'm going to create a lemon slice for this. I have a bright yellow ink, it's lantern yellow that I'm using, and it was a little too light, but I liked the tone of the ink. So I just stamped that 2 or 3 times to get the correct saturation of ink and kind of make that a little bit easier to see. There's the rind for that little fruit slice, and I did that in a deeper yellow, and I'm going to just keep on stamping. I love the versatility of this stamp set. Like I said before, you could make this little slice of fruit be any color you want. I grabbed the little lemon or lime in that case, and I stamped that in green. Now I have the circle stamp, and this one I'm going to do in orange, but you could do it in a peachy color and have this be a peach, or a pink and have it be a grapefruit, any color that you want. Alright, so now I'm moving on to some of those accent stamps. And I have the seeds for the watermelon, and then I'm going to grab the seeds for the strawberry, and there's little accent marks that you can add to the orange and to the lemon or lime, whichever way you want to stamp that. And I'm just going to stamp that along the curve of the lime wedge and then also on my orange. All my stamping for my fruits are done now, and I'm going to grab the coordinating dies and position them over the top of these fruits, tape them in place and run them through my die cutting machine, and now they're going to just pop right out, and look at all these cute little fruits. Seeing them all die cut and ready to go makes me so happy. I'm going to put them in a little dish and set them to the side while I work on the rest of my card. I have a panel here that's cut to 4 inches by 5 1/4, so slightly smaller than an A2 card. And I have this little gingham check stamp from the Just a Note stamps, and I'm going to position that so that it's ending up in the center of my card. This stamp is made so that you can repeat the stamp. So if you want to repeat it to create a horizontal line or a vertical line, or you can even use this to repeat the pattern across an entire card front. Today I'm going to repeat this horizontally across my card to create kind of like a little picnic blanket across the center. I inked it up with a red ink, and I'm going to stamp that down, and then I will just move my panel over to the left and line that up again and stamp it once again with that same ink. It takes a little bit of playing around with to make sure that you have the right distance, but once you get that down, I'm just going to ink it up again and stamp it, and now you can see that it looks like a perfect little gingham plaid straight across my card. I also stamped the Just a Note stamp in black, and I added that onto an A2 card base with a red base. Now all that's left to do is for me to arrange my fruit onto my card. So I have all my little fruit pieces, and I'm going to arrange them and get them kind of placed how I want them to be. Here's my trick, because once I arrange them, I am going to quickly forget how I had them, and I'll never get this exact arrangement the same way that I have it. So I'm going to grab a piece of tape, just masking tape, what I use to hold my dies down with, and I'm going to place that right across all of my images and pick them up all at once. That tape forms a little handle. Then I'm going to use my liquid glue and just kind of squeeze that underneath all of the images that are overlapping to hold them together. And then I'll come in with a piece of foam tape and lay that right across the back of all of those images, and that will create one piece of ephemera in a way, rather than working with 5 or 6 different fruit slices. So I know I'm a little bit off camera here, but all I'm doing is just laying that foam tape across the back, and that's going to hold all of those die cuts together. So now I can peel back the tape. That little strawberry is held in place with just a little bit of glue. So I'm going to carefully peel back, rolling that tape back on itself, and then I can remove the backer from the foam tape, and you can see here that it's holding all those pieces together exactly how I had them. And I'll pop that right up into the center of my card, and this quick card is completed. I hope you enjoyed this adorable card. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!